Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. I hope that you checked out the very first video that I debuted on this channel, but look at her. She is so happy. You know, it is a great thing when you have the authority and the power to be able to that didn't come out right, to be able to take control back over your life. It is, let me break it down for you. So Rose, queen of nothing, queen of kings, she has the power to continuously be her, right? Let's just do an understand. Let's get an understanding. She has 1.9 million subscribers. Now, when you're on or at this type of level, you need to be changing your mindset. And hey, I guess she did. She said she's going to use the power within her authority to take down anyone who is going to use her name for gain. And she's right. This is actually in the Bible. Let me go and try to find a biblical reference in regards to this. Let me see. What's the correct word? Spirit biblically. Hold on. Biblically. Hold on, y'all. I'm a fact checker because I'm backing myself up in the corner, okay? I want you to understand that I am a sinner. I'm a sinner with a purpose, trying to educate you on other sinners as well, okay? Biblical meaning of someone striking you out. Okay. We're gonna look up different definitions. So in the Bible, backstabbing is betrayal by someone who appears to be a friend, often through verbal means. That wasn't my case. Psalms 55 is an example of a biblical passage that describes the anguish of being backstabbed by a friend. Oh, I need to reword. What does it mean to dream of someone backstabbing you? What happens when someone stabs you? No, biblical meaning of someone using, that's me, using someone for personal gain. Let's get there. Hold on, biblical meaning of someone, do that first. Let's do that first. Let's see what AI has to say. And keep in mind, AI was actually a king in the Bible. They just modernized AI technology wise. We'll get to that. Matter of fact, let's finish here and then I'll get back to AI. The Bible contains passages that address the topic of manipulation, taking advantage of others, and spiritual opportunism. One thing that I can say I did not manipulate within my past content. Taking advantage, I will say that because I took advantage to see that I could use this particular person to talk about a topic in a spiritual way. So I'm a spiritual opportunist. The exploitation of spiritual ideas or authority for personal gain. Ooh, that ain't me because I ain't trying to gain nothing. I'm just trying to do what I do best. I don't know what else to do. Manipulations. Christians should not engage. I'm not a Christian. I don't walk in those shoes. Being screwed. Jesus said to be shrewd as snakes, as innocent as doves, to avoid being taken advantage of, to not manipulate others. What I'm getting to is I'm trying to figure out how, by what I was doing, how was I taken away from Queen of Kings, aka Rose, being that she is where she's at. And then this is where I came in, being truthful. Ephesians 4:5 says Christians should speak truthfully to their neighbors. Now that is what I was doing and what I'm currently doing within my content. Love. 2 Timothy 4:6 says that love is about serving and giving, not imposing on others for personal gain. Imposing. Am I imposing on? What am I trying to gain here? Nothing. I'm not trying to gain here. Prayer. Spiritual manipulation. Christians should be alert to spiritual manipulation and hold teaching and preaching up to the light of God's word. That just takes me back to my very first video in regards to what Queen of Kings showed on her end. Now, on my end, looking at her end, it was used as she used this content for personal gain. She found a personal relationship status where it just worked for relation for her to bring in almost 1 million views. Maybe I'm wrong, but that seems like it was using God for me and you in church. And it's more here as well too, but I didn't want to go too far back. But okay, you leave your comments down below and tell me how you feel. Now, what I am going to do is tune into someone else's channel for the moment just to take a break. No, we're not going to take a break. What I do kind of want to stay on topic. I want to get you to fact check me on something. I just told you that AI was a king in the Bible. And I just want to show you that, yeah. So the king of AI, as a leader and representative of his people, bears the full punishment of God due to all who oppose him. The name AI means ruins. Hence, a lot of things are being ruined today through AI. And if I got to explain that, you are in the wrong place. If you know, then baby, I have a purpose. I'm here with a message, trying to find every which way for this message to be heard, okay? The AI means ruins, and their king's body remains under the ruins of stones, a permanent testimony to the everlasting ruin that falls upon anyone who would stand against God and his people. Hold on, the Old Testament, the king of Ai was captured and killed by the Israelites, and his body was publicly displayed as punishment for his people's opposition to God. All I'm going to say is the things that Queen of Kings is doing right now online for monetary gain, doing online for views, the things that she's doing online is not of God. That's all I want to say. Right now, she is showboating. Whatever she's showboating, I'm going to say her body, her motherhood, her living where she is. This is showboating. Let me get to another thing that we, the people, should not do. And this is where it makes it kind of hard on people. I read in the Bible, is Matthew. I don't know what, but Matthew talks about things that you should not do just to show others. Matthew talks about things you should not do just to show off to others. Yet God wants us to be a light, but you know, you got to get into the Bible. Let's just get to it. Matthew 6:1 says, this may not be King James, but we're going to get to it. I do reference from King James, but I do know that the other translations, they come close, but we're going to get to it. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward for your Father. I think I'm guilty on that one, so I need to pump my brakes because I just backed my own self in the corner, and hey, I'm gonna keep it up here. Watch out. Don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose the reward from your Father. And what I'm trying to get to is, I guess now, what it is, it says I'm guilty, but I'm not doing it for that because I know what comes with what I'm doing. I'm not gonna get rewarded. If anything, I'm gonna lose, and I guess what? I don't mind losing. I'd rather lose with me speaking facts. That's what I'm getting to is, and it is not to perform. This ain't righteous because I'm still judging in a sense, but I'm trying to teach, to warn you about certain people that we do watch online. Okay. Yep, that backed me in the corner. So with that being said, let me just get back to being a sinner. And yeah, I just want you to see certain things. The things that she display online, all I'm gonna say is it ain't righteous. It's not righteous at all. It ain't. But taking back control of your lives and mental health, okay? Did depression cause Rose to botch her face? We may get into that, but let's get back into that video channel of listening to her explain why she is or did target channels.
Step into the new fashion season with Temu. Grab this trendy shirt for free. Made from high...
Can I call you Rose?
Oh. Okay, come on, let's get to it. All right, this song came to mind just for the Rose part. You rarely hear younger people named older names, right? Okay, she's...
Laugh out loud, girl, congrats. You guys, I really do encourage you guys to, so I strike channels that take my content. I'm in charge of who I strike or not. So if you guys want to start making money from YouTube, but you don't know how, and you don't want to put your own face, I encourage you guys to do fan pages of us, either a fan page where you can just literally take our content and repost it on your page, and you will get paid for it. You will literally get paid for posting our content, and I won't take it down. So I see when somebody makes a page or posts my content, and I'm in charge of if I want to strike it or not. So I encourage you guys to do that.
No comment. Yep.
You guys can take my content, literally just upload it and go about your day, and you can make money from that, from posting my...
Don't trust this soul. I did just that, and yeah. Look at me now.
Content. You can either post it with nothing, or you can do reactions to it. You can do reaction channel, and as long as it's positive, I never strike it. So
As long as it's positive. So far, there hasn't been any rudeness or anything going on. I just spoke my opinionated truth. Nothing negative. No hating on her, because baby, I don't want no husband. Surely don't want no kids, because you have to consciously worry about those mouths getting fed off of the YouTube income. I'm just trying to survive with just myself and I. So I just want us to watch her. Let's keep her close, because no matter where she goes, these worldly treasures, they not gonna mean nothing. Trust me. We already see, look at her. She's not happy. She didn't mess with her already black lips. She didn't mess with her lips, honey. She's black. The girl wants to be white. But she wants to be something. It's just not, we just don't know. She's going through her own turmoil. She's going through her own turmoil. And the mental state that I see on camera, regardless if she wants to hear it or not, I see a problem waiting to happen. And I am going to sit over here and mind my business and not depend on the YouTube check for right now, because the Lord got me. You know. But I am going to watch her fall to her own demise. Oh, yes.
oh. Yeah, Ashley said I'll make a positive one. Yes, let's do it and see whoever makes like the... Babe.
This is for her own what? Personal gain. Yeah, not all T channels were bad. Mine weren't bad. I was just talking about her, and she didn't like it. And she didn't watch it, rather. You know, because something would have clicked, honey. It would have clicked. It would have clicked. Let's look up interracial relationships to end this video off, and then we just may pick back up with what she has been pushing out there. Interracial relationships. Biblically. Let's do that. Biblically. Let's see what that says. Does God frown upon interracial marriages? Some people insist that the Bible meant for the races to remain pure, therefore prohibiting any kind of interracial. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get to it. We need the Bible. Let's just see what the New Testament possibly says. Let's see what these folks say. Interracial marriage is really a misnomer. There is only one race, the human race, and that's true. But since interethnic marriage and interskin color marriage haven't caught on as alternate terms, I'll go with interracial marriage, like most of the articles, blah, 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 in Deuteronomies. 7:3, speaking on the Israelites' relationships with the inhabitants of the promised land, God commands, "You shall not intermarry with them, giving your daughters to their sons or taking their daughters for your sons." There are many Old Testament scriptures that warned the Israelites against intermarriage with the inhabitants of the land of Canaan. Some look at those scriptures and come to the conclusion that it was a racial issue. I disagree. It was a religious issue. God did not want interracial marriage between the Israelites and the Canaanites, because for they would turn away your sons from following me to serve other gods, Deuteronomy 7:4. It had nothing to do with skin color. It was entirely the matter of the Canaanites worshiping false gods and having evil and immoral religious practices. All I'm going to say is, I done spoke it before. Too bad you can't see the proof to see it, but the proof is in the young lady's channel. Mr. Man is a Canaanite. Rose may be a Hebrew Israelite, maybe. Or she might be Yeah, I don't know. That's her business. But I know what I know. I know what I know, honey. And that was anywho's, into who's, move.